Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Gamma. We will be continuing the story missions. Last time we were here we were in space and we met Amuro and Shah. So now we're going to get on with it and do some more fun stuff. So having a look at the missions. Kaiju incident. That's all relic stuff which I'm holding on to. That has a quick reward, so we'll just skip through this. Proud Ace program, and we gained 200 MXP. So we got 3 missions and a bunch of sides. I want to do Crimson Vortex because I have a feeling I know that factory. So you're really saying the reason we all got warped here, yes, it's partially due to the dimensional walls growing unstable around the Earth sphere. Hey Dubba, what does that mean? Did you understand any of that, Dubba? Nope, not a word. Chim, why didn't you ask me? Dubba just seems that he's smarter than you show. Ouch! Hey! It's okay. Dubba just feels like he's got something you don't. Like what exactly? I can't really describe it. It reminds me a little bit of Queen Celia's aura. Hey, who's Celia? Oh, she's our leader. She's the queen of the land of Nar. And she's incredible. Yeah, when you put it that way, there is this kind of nobility about Dubba. Stop that. I'm just Dubba Mayroad. Why are the dimensional walls so unstable, Ariana? No one is certain what's causing this. It seems to be a natural phenomenon. However, some suspect it may be related to the stokers. The dimensional openings in the intersection... the intersectors come through. Though others believe the opposite, that the instability caused the stokers to open in the first place. Takuma. Either way, it sucks for us when all these gangs pop up to make our lives hell. Hey Takuma, are you listening? We're causing problems. Are you saying we're causing problems? I didn't mean you guys. It is inarguable that the dimensional distortions have caused a number of problems around the world. One such series of incidents is occurring in our next destination, Nagashio? Nagashiro? I'm probably going to get flagged for the way I pronounce that. Crap. In Chiba Prefecture. Oh, so it's Nagashio. It's in Chiba. Okay, so that helps with the pronunciation. I've heard that word pronounced before. Whew! Safe. What are they getting attacked by? Insectors? No, by kaiju. Did you say kaiju? I have this image of Goomba suddenly just bursting out of a wall or something. You say kaiju? The Garshio suburbs. Okay, so the A-Advent is contracted to supply the area with energy and investigate the kaiju sightings, right? Then couldn't we have just done the investigation part in our robots? Only if you're a lazy bum, investigation means boots on the ground. If you're a detective in an old cop show, maybe. If there's kaiju here, that means they might be lurking around. That's what we're looking for. They? You mean that kaiju club? I guess you know Gooma's old team. That was a long time ago. Anyway, listen, I checked out some newspapers and online stuff. I'm your Negatio kaiju expert. Apparently, these kaiju appearances are happening around the world, around the greater Negatio city area. Ayate confirmed similar occurrences all over the world. You think the people around here would be a little more freaked out about it? It's small potatoes next to the kaiju and Yoma Empire, the Kikaiju and Yoma Empire attacks. Yeah, but a kaiju is a kaiju. They must be doing some damage, right? They are, but the bigger problem is the red dust. Red dust? Whenever the local variety of kaiju appears, they always spread these scarlet particles all over. So they named it red dust. Well, it's descriptive. The stuff interferes with electromagnetic signals, makes your machines go haywire. Red dust causes all sorts of problems. Aeneas thought the kaiju appearances and dimensional distortions might be correlated. The going theory apparently is that red dust is a substance that does not exist on Earth. Since the red dust and the kaiju always come together, some people think they're from another universe. So how come we haven't seen any of these kaiju? Did they all run off? You're finally asking the real question. This is the best part, you see. There's a hero protecting Nigashiro from kaiju. A hero? You mean someone defeated the kaiju? It's the one and only Jet Jaguar, slayer of kaiju, Anguirus, a professional kaiju hunter with the Otaki factory. Nagashiro Otaki factory. Echika, here we are, the Otaki factory. Yeah. My question is, how come I had to come with Echika again? Because you have to, Homer. Dr. Yotsuya's the one that got us involved in this place. It'd be rude for you not to say hi. Wow, the old man knows someone in this dump. I didn't think that he slummed it with these little factories, but I guess he knows all kinds. I really wouldn't recommend taking that attitude in the Otaki factory. The owner, Goro Otaki, he's a world-class scientist with huge patent library to his name. Now he's investing everything he has into preserving world peace, not preventing world peace. I'm having a bad day for it. So, a doctor who's using his own money to build robots for world peace. Sounds like a real hero to me. Pardon us. Otaki. Well, I can't do the voice justice, to be honest. Well, you must be Miss Echika from the A Advent. I've been expecting you. I'm Goro Otaki, owner of this here Otaki factory. And hey, you and you too. Here's to doing business for a long time to come. That's the genius engineer for world peace. Looks to me like he ought to tighten his own screws first. Yeah, he was seen as a kook when he was in school too. Apparently he was already deep into UFOs and UMA stuff. UMA? What's UMA? Unidentified flying object is UFO. Unidentified... I don't know. But then we've actually got aliens and demons and kaiju in the real world, so maybe he wasn't. He was the sane one. Hello, Dr. Otaki. I'm Echika Y. Frambert, representative of the A Advent. No need to stand so formal with me, Miss Echika. Just call me Mr. O. Everyone here does. Alright, if you insist, Mr. O. I'm in here because I have a request for you. We of the A Advent would like your assistance. Yours personally and your Otaki factory as well. Yeah, I guess what you're here to ask. But I can't make this decision alone. I have to check with my staff first. Gather around, everyone. I need all of you here. Are these people guests? I'm guessing that's Jet Jaguar's voice. It'd be more interesting. Whoa! What's this thing? Allow me to introduce you. This is Jet Jaguar, a valued member of my staff. Greetings, my name is Jet Jaguar. An autonomous robot. Nagashiro suburbs. Excuse me. Huh? Oh, me? Oh, Mei Kamino. You're researching kaiju, aren't you? Biological Fantastica. Or Biologica Fantastica, to be precise. I'm studying imaginary creatures made up of substances that don't exist. Why? Those certainly sound like kaiju. Pelops 2. That wouldn't be an inaccurate assessment. What's this thing? Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Pelops 2. I am a customized instance of the communication support AI Naratake installed on Make Harmonized PC. You got the upgrade that lets you project your 3D avatar, but I didn't realise that meant you could come out by yourself. And I'm sure enjoying it. Nice to meet you. Yep. But why is it a dog? I named it Pelops 2 after my old dog, Pelops, and, well, just turned out this way. It's adorable. We should really move on. Can you tell us more about your research? Yeah, on Biologia Fantastica. Yeah, whatever. You saying you think humans can understand kaiju? I certainly don't. Say again? I don't understand them, but I want to know more about them. That's why I'm researching them. Anomalies in physical law and theoretically caused by imaginary creatures undergoing time regression. May's paper on the subject earned an invitation from a very important scientist, and since I organised the data that went into the paper, you could consider me her research partner. So you see, I'm on my way on a trip abroad. Sorry, I don't have time for questions. You can find my paper online if you're interested. If you're willing to call that stack of scientific essays a paper anyway. Are you serious? Not a chance we're going to study this crap. You would be an invaluable asset for us. We'd like you to come with... Hold it right there. Hello, Guma. It's been a while, and you would be Yomogi Asanaka, wouldn't you? Yeah. Don't give them a hello back. I think we just got our exit. You're right. Let's beat it whilst the punk boy keeps them busy. What? Get back here. Let it go, Jugger. Guma's priority 1. Coming after me is one thing, but I draw the line at kidnapping girls. Get off my case. This was all Jugger's idea. I say we get a human's help when hell froze over. Jugger, what were you going to do with that girl? I just wanted to pick her brain on kaiju. Do you know about the ones around here, Guma? They're not quite the same as the ones we're used to. What? What are you looking at, Mujina? What are those? Those? In the sky, out there. Wait, those are... That's right. They're kaiju. What the... And slow fade. I'm going to have to go into the thing to see if I can get this slow fade to speed up. Crimson Vortex. So, to let everyone in on it, this is the mission that will get us Jaguar. Which is from the animated series Godzilla Singular Point. An anime so hideously complex and that you actually need a degree in science to understand it. Properly, anyway. Those are kaiju. I know, those are... The locals call them Rodans. Hang on, so that's those Rodan bowls that we had for lunch. That's right, they're a themed dish. Their namesake doesn't exactly whet your appetite, do they? Alright, our ship's just come in, let's roll. Instance domination. Instance domination. Instance domination. No one got one, huh? Are you kidding me? You call yourselves kaiju users. You call that taking a kaiju. You shut up. Why don't you try it then? It won't work. Those aren't the same as the kaiju from the A Advent. How do you know? I just kinda do. Doesn't matter. When we have a kaiju problem, it's time for a Dinozon solution. Sorry, I left Dino Striker back at the ship. What the hell do you do that for? How are we supposed to fight now? We can't take control of the kaiju, and they can't summon their phony kaiju, so this is pointless. We should go. What does that have to do with anything? Something's coming. Oh wow, they got the theme music as well. Nice. Hark! Those afar hear our charge. If near at hand, behold where ye stands. Forgive my presumption for announcing his name, but listen ye now if you have not heard of his fame. His brain electronic, his body of steel, still children shall cry when crying whelps heal. That's weird. Introducing Jet Jaguar. Mr. O, kaiju aren't very good audiences for big dramatic intros. Shut up, it's the principal. You've got to do this stuff right. You and his Jet Jaguar are ready for this. We're about to find out. This is his first real battle. Damn it, we should have kept it piloted. No chance, you can only pilot so well, Mr. O. We made Jet Jaguar AI controlled in order to utilise the robot's full potential. Correct, I was born for this reason. That's it, the Jet Jaguar I was telling you about. Wasn't it on wheels instead of legs in your article? Must have been upgraded. That's robot's gonna fight the kaiju? Can you do this, Jet Jaguar? Yes, all systems are functioning within expected parameters. Good to hear, and don't forget to keep your new weapon on you, Jet Jaguar, the Lance of Anguirus. It's right here, sir. Our job is to keep the kaiju busy until the evacuation of the citizens is complete. So, I know I'll avoid overextending. However, I will make the most of the opportunity I've been given. That's the spirit. Get 'em, Jet Jaguar. Understood. Moving in. Let's see. Jet Jaguar level 10. Let's go. We've got Lance of Anguirus, basic melee. Don't have the whaling gun because I've moved, assume. Slice, slice. Spirit. Analyze. Yeah, Rodan. And let's give him what for. Jet Jaguar, they're flying at low altitude. You should have a chance to engage. Understood, I'll give it a try. I can't do Jet Jaguar's innocent voice, it's too adorable. There's a chance. There's your chance. Get him, Jet Jaguar. No more to the right, to the left. Best not backseat pilot, Mr. O. You're going to confuse Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar is the robot that will defend the peace. If he loses here, the world is doomed. You hear that, Jet Jaguar? I will rise to the challenge. And I'm having a donut. Funny enough, I think Jet Jaguar shares the voice actress who did Kari from Digimon. I think they're very similar. Oh, you got clobbered. Wow, we missed. We're gonna get completely wrecked, aren't we? Spirits. Persist. We dodge, good. Oh, come on, it dodged. Incoming Rodan. Dodge, 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 dodge. Ooh. All components are malfunctioning. No, you can't. If you could land a hit, it'd be one thing. Good, good, we dodged. I'm in top form today. Oh, we're gonna get clobbered. It's nice that they got the classic roar. Cozy on up today. It's cold outside. Oh, flip. Repair? Oh, this thing's broken. It has self-repair. Spirits, I've got nothing. Wait, did I actually hit it? Hold on. Dodge. What the? That's pretty brutal. Highly appropriate, because this thing... Jaguar in the series is a very good fighter once he gets his upgrades. Is he a counter character then? So it dodged that. Crud, these things are annoying. Jet Jaguar is operating as effectively as expected. That means Jet Jaguar passed his piloting trial. Yeah, I appreciate the commendation. Stay sharp, Jet Jaguar, there's more on the way. Oh, come on. We're barely hanging in as it is. Damn, that's a lot of them. No worries, we've got reinforcements on the way. Oh, thank goodness. Hold on. Select ships. Right, as usual, 2 to the front. Okay, let's have a look. See, I want Shin, Burning Gundam, Amuro, Camille. Who else do I want out? Psybuster, Getter Arc, Rain could come in handy. Chivity's pretty useful in a tight spot. Great Marzinger. Those two and Combat Levy. Okay. Echiko, I apologise for the delay, Mr. O. Good to see you, milady. Sorry, but I'm going to need to ask for a hand. So that's the mobile fortified city. All over the news. Roaming the planet in the name of peace. Now that's the dream. Sorry it took us so long, Jet Jaguar. Let's handle it from here. Thank you, Hyoma. But kaiju management is the Otaki factory's job. I will fight alongside you. That's Jet Jaguar, the robot controlled by an AI. But that AI seems almost human. Not just human, it's taking pride in its work. We've got to show our stuff too. Oh, that's nice. Guma's phony kaiju, Dinozon, has been sent out as well. What's on your mind, Yuga? You want to scope them out from here? Not at all. The ship being here presents us with a golden opportunity. Yeah, I can hear the voice of the kaiju. Time to get to work. Oh, Gina. Hell yeah! Instance domination. Instance domination. Okay, we've got uglies. Kaiju approaching from the rear. Whoa, that's too close. They may be using some sort of cloaking, or perhaps they appeared from another dimension like those other kaiju. Oh, come on, they've sent out their own kaiju while we're dealing with these ones? Let's go, team. No way we're leaving those kaiju alone to wreck everything. Yes, I'll do my best to contribute. Some of you are raring to go out too, huh? Good to hear. Kaiju extermination is the Otaki factory's business, so you better show them how it's done, Jet Jaguar. This isn't a competition. All units, begin your attack. Coordinate with Jet Jaguar and intercept those kaiju. Right. Oh, crud. Right. Well, Jet Jaguar can play with everyone else. Dinozon can move to the back. And he can eat a Dinosaber to the face. Not too shabby, Ojina. You can control multiple kaijus at once now. That's just how good a kaiju user I am. You're about to feel it for yourself, Guma. You think so? If you want to try and outnumber us, you'll have to take all of us down. You get it, Ojina? Right now, I'm Guma, a member of Y's Next. So even if I fast forward it, the run animation's still got a nice kick to it. Good. Who else do I need? Because I kind of want these two to interact. So I will deploy... I'll deploy light. These are basically weak light kaiju. These are heavy hitters. So I will counter heavy hitter with heavy hitter. Move. He's on standby. Move. Standby. Move. Attack. Disc cutter. Shave off some of his life. Okay, let's get to it. Heat sword. This guy just doesn't stand a chance. I wonder if the boss Rodan's in this game. You scratched my Gurin, you bastard. Tag team. I need to find a size guide for how tall that ninja thing is. And with that, we've killed our first Rodan. Right. Get her to the back. Shibidi, you're American, so you don't like kaiju. I don't know. Let's see how well your Gundam Maxter does against Rodans. Rain's also got a lot of potential to be had here. So I'm going to keep her there. And I'll send Dumbine out. Mobile suits. I've only got 3 units here, so I'm going to send Camille there. Amuro can... I sent Amuro out in the wrong machine, didn't I? Drat. Shin. Because Shah said he gave us a mass production unit. Right, let's kick some butt. Right, that's going for melee, and we're using the whaling gun. Cool. This world is full of so many other robots. I'm told only a few of them have their own AIs like me, but I want to know more about other robots and the people with them. Aww. I think giving Jet Jaguar a voice was an excellent idea. He's low on energy though. Nice. Needs to be a way to restore his energy. Big mistake, bucko. It's weird, but I think, you know, in the weird sort of crossover-y nonsense, Colin and Rodan are a good match. She flies, red. Show incoming, that's... Oh my word, how many of these people are there? The Yoma Empire? I guess they're here to join the mayhem now we're in the middle of a total monster's revenge thing. We'll teach them to try not to get revenge on humans. Hey, Tin Man, you think you can handle those? No question. That guy is real firebrand, and Jet Jackie was warming right up to him. What, jealous? No, that's not it. Jet Jaguar's operational efficiency is marked up. It's markedly up since he started fighting with those people. What, is he getting competitive? I don't know. Let's show him who's boss. Wise Next doesn't back down to nobody. Yes, I'll do my best to contribute. Aww. Well, I'll say this, he is getting better. Melee. Oh, I need to find a way to help him. Doesn't stand a chance, poor lump, right now. Oh, actually stand a chance of counter-attacking. Astonage is the man. Yeah, evade. This is actually tricky. Yeah, we can take it. And he's going to get done in by beam cannons. Oh, mega particle cannons. Ouch, Brett's not messing around. Okay. Nice. I can tell that's you, Juga. You're controlling that kaiju. Here I come, Guma. Once I defeat you in combat, I will truly surpass you. You mean if Dinozon is my strength, Yomogi's, Yumi's, Kumi's, and Chisei's all combined. That's why we can't lose. That's why Dinozon means. Let's let that fight play out for a minute. Need to... Excellent. We managed to hold our own there. Oh, he's going to level up soon. Excellent. Meanwhile, with the legion of jellyfish and hands... Oh, crud. Why do we have so many of these guys? Right. Attack. Level up. HK levels up. Attack. Psyflash. Psyflash will only shoot down and I'll damage my own guy. If I move to here... I can just shoot him down with that, and that'd be better. That's actually pretty awesome. Basic attack, still awesome. Okay, attack, Dinosaber. Have I got anything stronger than the Dinosaber? No. Let's attack. High Familiar. Eat cat. Attack. Dinosaber. Yuma hit 12. Attack. Get a beam. Haha. Right. Attack. Let's shoot him down with the particle beam. If I redeploy Armoro onto this side, things should be better. Right. I can't deploy there, but I can deploy to here. Sadly, that's a standby. I can leave the heavy hitters to deal with this and deploy the Gundams to defend against all these jerks. Whilst the rest of my force swings round. Hand launcher. Dang. Rodan's surprisingly difficult to deal with. I would have thought these versions of Rodan would have gone down like, you know, basic fodder. Okay, let's introduce them to Volt's V. Attack, and they can eat battle chainsaws. Oh, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of a custom interaction there, but... Let's gun him down. Chibbity. Bud, I'm actually going to have you move out here instead of fighting the super dinosaurs. Jaguar, attack. Whaling gun. Because I actually want to give you some wins here. Drat. See if that can work, because these things are so far proving to be like a lot more difficult than the fodder mechs that I fight. Nice. Let's move in. Wave Surger. Yeah, this is the ideal weapon I'd use for dealing with the Rodans. Something with massive AoE. And limited damage to civilian infrastructure. We're going to want to rebuild as many of our charges as we can. I think that's everyone other than the battleships. Who I'm going to play. Actually, I'm going to leave Bright there for now. No, 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 Bright. No, 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 cancel. Cancel. Oh, bother, what have I done? Auto off, auto off. And they're all just going to dogpile Jet Jaguar again. I'm honestly surprised Daba's taking so much damage here. Crud. No. Defend. Someone's asking for it. Doman's getting excited. Why on earth would the AI move it there?
獣の邪魔をする怪獣もどきに容赦はしません。いい加減にしやがれよ、銃が。
We're going to counter with
頼んだぞ、夢。
my favourite.
ペネトレーターガン。
Okay. Flip, these things are coming as well. Now, Chibity's apparently supposed to be a very strong counter fighter, which I guess is a boxing thing.
Come on, baby.
At last, I have control again. Let's deal with this as best as I can. Okay. Attack. Oh, we've got diners on full burst, but we don't want to waste that on that. Something beam. Move. The moose. These two should be able to best that thing, no problem. Ah, it's not even worth side flashing. I might as well just disc cutter it. Okay. That'll do Shin, Amuro, moves. Yeesh. Yeah, I ain't risking that. Use the advent.
張り切って参りましょうか。
攻撃目標補足。
では張り切っていきましょうか。
I almost feel bad for this kaiju thing. This entire flying city just unloaded on it. Hmm. I want to repair Jet Jaguar. If I get Jet Jaguar the flash skill, that'd be pretty useful.
で突破し
ぶっ
ます
飛ばしてやれジェットジャガー
Take down a full health one. Yeah, we're going to need to move this outward towards battle. Oh well.
Charlie.
Oh well, all my best intentions and plans, Jaguar just couldn't hang in there, I'm afraid. And you'll take a nice aura slash to the face. Okay, select action, counter. I can only counter with the penetrator, with the something beam.
怪獣の邪魔をする怪獣もどきいい加減に
Okay. Oh, look who's come back. Yeah, overkill time with Camille.
走行に任せて突っ込む
Let's get my headphones back on for a minute. Boom. Oh, seed mode. Bring it on. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, this guy doesn't have hope either. Right. Let's... poor Jet Jaguar. Just did not do too well. Bye bye.
攻撃目標
Nice. Okay, and I think... Oh wow, that's cleared everything. Good. And we're going to have Shin do something this time. I mean, this guy's about to get dogpiled anyway, so... And let's move Diners on in for a proper fight. I've got my spirits, so let's just do this. Yeah, fast forward it.
のやつお願いします
Because this attack's still cool. Nice. Yeah, this will be over soon enough. There we go. We lost this time. There will be another chance as long as this ship exists. What do you mean? There's still one left. Nah, I'm done. We're heading out. But you can give it a shot if you want. Hey, hang on. We're not done. Gah. I thought I was dead. The enemies have all been eliminated. We came for a kaiju investigation and ended up on a kaiju extermination. We really got the brief extended on us. But we did prevent any casualties in the city, and we secured a reliable new ally in the bargain. Good job, Jaguar. I'm impressed with... Impressive work for your first combat. What is it? The world is full of all sorts of robots, isn't it? Not a lot of AI controlled ones like you, at least. But they are robots like me. I would like to learn more about them, the people who work on them as well. Aww. Avon Bridge. So I can assume you bet, Miss Etchka. The battle totally clinched it. The Otaki factory is coming on board the A Advent to fight for world peace. Thank you very much, Mr. O. The lady seems terribly pleased. Naturally, we have secured the services of none other than the Otaki factory after all. Really? Their robot is that strong? The robot is certainly a factor, of course, but the Otaki factory holds a number of patents collecting license fee equivalent of a large company's yearly profit. Wait, Mr. O gets that much? He's serious about wanting to fund world peace. Figures he's got the wealth to do it. Meaning now his company's on board, precisely the tax revenue will be a tremendous boon to the Haven. Very well, Mr. O, we will begin preparing to onboard you right away. Actually, I did have one little condition. That being, you'll see we need the help of all you youngsters. Can you believe this was their condition for joining the AA Advent? Seriously, moving their entire factory over? Hey, it just shows how much we're all committed to this place, especially Mr. O. And thanks to the help, we got this done way faster with all of Wiseneck's resources. We're talking about transferring a whole building here. It'd take a whole week without a super robot for a mover. I'm Saotome Kanehara. I do the Otaki Factory's bookkeeping. She's got the same fashion sense as Guma. Hey, you'll two introduce yourselves. I'm Habaru Kato. I'm the worker with the factory mainly on the repair side. Say, you're pretty well built. I like working out. Good to be on the team. The muscle man of the Otaki crew, huh? I guess that makes you their Baku. Yeah, and this is Yun Arakawa, the brains of the outfit. Hello. Yun Arakawa, didn't you win 25 Pioneers Dilemma competitions in a row? He won what exactly? Basically, it's this classic strategy game where you build logic procedures to outmatch your opponent. So that makes the champion a real brain genius, huh? I didn't expect to find someone like him in a place like this. Or I guess it's more like it shows what the Otaki Factory is made of. I see I can't be too careful around you. Whatever could you mean? I doubt you just knew about the competition offhand, ergo you've done your research on me. From there you could have two reasons to choose to reveal it that publicly. One being to introduce me to your group, and the other to warn us that there's nothing we can hide from you. Is he right about that thought? You're making this up. It's way too deep. I don't play games like that. Look, I'm not going to dig up all your skeletons or anything, I just want to know this. Everyone working for the good of the Avent is like family to me. If that's you, then you're totally welcome. I'll keep that in mind, and thanks. Speaking of research, your usual vibe is pretty low-key. But I heard you get straight to it when people are in trouble. I wasn't thinking at all when I did that. I just went for the only option I had. Ooh, how gallant. If that's what you taught Jet Jaguar, I can't wait to see it in action. So you're what? Jet Jaguar's coach or something? To be perfectly accurate, Yun is my creator. Jet Jaguar? Would you be willing to tell me more about the construction of Jet Jaguar's AI, Yun? There isn't much to it, honestly. Basically, we replaced Jet Jaguar's AI with one I developed named Jung. That gave him speech capabilities. My name is Jet Jaguar. It is a pleasure to meet you all. You talk pretty normally for an AI. Yeah, really puts Robert to shame. We've actually brought him with us, see? Robert, it is such an honour to meet you in person. You know about me. Mr. O told me a great deal about you. Yeah, that scans. Otaki's old buddies with Dr. Yotsuya. Right. I am Jet Jaguar. I wanted to meet you for quite some time. It is an honour. There must be some reason we've been brought together this way. I hope we can be friends. As do I. It will be a pleasure. Aw, Robot made a robot friend. Good to know the robots can feel friendship. Robot feelings, huh? I see Yotsuya's whelps are all here. Excuse me, Mr. O, we're not rugrats, you know. Sorry about that, you're right. You're all true soldiers in the fight for world peace. Listen, I got a task I think I can trust you with. I want you to train Jet Jaguar. Who, us? Train your robot. Jet Jaguar needs a lot more experience, but as he accumulates data, he should unlock new capabilities, ones I can't even predict. Oh, we'll put it through its paces then. We've been trained by Tetsuya, and now we are ready to pass that on. You think you're ready to be a master, Hayama? What? What's that grin for? While I'm whipping Akira and Takuma into shape, I'll take you on too, Jet Jaguar. Actually, if I am to be trained, I would very much like to learn from the pilot of Dynazon. From Gyuma? What, me? That is correct. Battling kaiju is your specialty. I'd like to share your experience with me. Now that's sweet. Can't say no to that. Brace yourself, Jet Jaguar. I'm making you my apprentice. Yes, master. I'm ready to learn. Oh, Jet Jaguar's getting on nicely with its new friends, huh? Yeah. What's the matter? Not interested in seeing how he's growing up? AI learns on its own. No one can say what its future will bring. And right now, the future of the world is uncertain. What did that text pen pal of yours say? Something as her name. Kamimushi? Apparently, this world might be facing a catastrophe. Say what? It's not proven yet, it's just a theory, but... And slow fade. Oof. Support AI now. Cool. Right, customization, equip parts, Jet Jaguar. Equip. Unit and weapon water activity. Okay. That we use with the parts command to restore 60. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yay, Colin's in first. Earn 100,000 credits. Oh, 1,000. Okay, we gained 3,000 credit, 30,000 credits, which is good. Majestic Prince Sortie. Back into space then. Thank you very much for picking up the supply delivery sent to the GDF Neurocratis base. It's no trouble at all. In fact, I appreciate you turning to the Advent for this. The GDF, separate organisation from the EFF, so Global Defence Force and Earth Federal Forces, specialised to respond to extrasolar threats. It's barely held itself together following the dissolution of the New Earth Federation, but our logistics capacity is still completely gutted. Makes sense for the GDF to be short-staffed. The de facto loss at the Battle of Ceres took heavy losses. Battle of Ceres, a planned strike against a frontline asteroid base. We didn't come out great, but as far as the general public knows, we won a hard-fought victory. The fact is we lost. Now our enemies are breaking defence points in the asteroid belt, advancing to Earth's sphere proper. the Woolgaroo. Everything's coming up roses for humanity. So in exchange for your assistance, we will provide information. As some rumours suggest, the GDF lost the Battle of Ceres and the Woolgaroo are making inroads into Earthsphere. The United Pan-Galactic Empire, Woolgaroo, aliens of unknown origin and nature, correct? Yes, they're a complete mystery. The GDF's initial branch has made much progress on them either. I can imagine it's difficult, especially with the New Earth Federation disbanded. Most of the GDF forces are now committed to holding the Woolgaroo back in the asteroid belt. Any that make it past us and into the Earthsphere become Neo-Zeon or Zaf's problem. But there is hope, isn't there? I saw the GDF's press broadcast about Battle of Ceres. Majestic Prince's crew performance seemed like good news. Lieutenant Commander Suzakaze? Its members have been dispatched to Neurocratis base while you're heading. They sound very reliable. I'm sorry to have to ask you this whilst you're doing so, but please take care. The Woolgaroo could attack the base at any time. Understood. If that happens, we will cooperate with the Majestic Prince to intercept. Good. Then Godspeed and stay safe. Majestic Prince, Echika. Heard some things about them you may wish to know. Please go on. Majestic Prince, also known as Team Rabbits. They have another name. The Fail 5. That's the nickname I wanted to speak to you about. The Fail 5. Everyone disses on Team Rabbits, but the bunnies are the best and we know it. Breaking news, everyone. I just got scoop from Echika. When the air event gets into its next destination, we're going to meet Majestic Prince, the heroes of the Battle of Ceres. For real? Majestic Prince, these some fancy rich guys or something. Yeesh, Gauma. I know you've been literally living under a bridge, but seriously? They're a team of 5 that pilots Ashbum units developed in-house by the GDS. Team of 5, huh? Looks like we got competition. You want to count again? Dinosaur's got 4 pilots. Pilots, sure, but we're still a team of 5. You know, what's up, Captain Guma? With a name like Majestic Prince, you can't blame Guma for thinking they're high class. They're graduates of the GDF's MJP Special Service, that being short for Military Junior Pre-Academy. Oh, okay, so Majestic Prince comes from MJP. They were originally Team Rabbits, but when they distinguished themselves in the Battle of Ceres, they ended up as the face of the whole organisation. Majestic Prince? Are they serious? Fail 5 is way more than those idiots' speed. Wait, where'd that come from? There's this ad they did for the MJP with a bunch of sponsor logos plastered all over their necks. And right when they were posing for the camera, they got shot in the back and the logos shattered across the vacuum. Sounds rough. That's not just a failure, that's a full-blown scandal. Yeah, all their sponsors pulled out on the spot and the MJP's budget tanked. It doesn't end there either. They did a mock battle where they all crashed into each other and got team wiped by junior pilots for 5 seconds flat. Sounds like the heroes of the Battle of Ceres are a dysfunctional bunch behind the curtain. The GDF must have been real desperate to show a win to make them their heroes, huh? That aside, you're really up to date on them, huh, Hyoma? For all your trash talking, are you secretly a Majestic Prince fanboy? Okay, here's how it went down. We did a panel with them for an MJP publicity thing, since our teams are about the same age. Phew boy, I just about blocked that out of my memory. I honestly thought you and their leader were on one hair away from throwing fists, Hyoma. Excuse me, that was his fault. For once, Hyoma's right about that. Not any of the rest of them were helping the mood either. I don't believe there was a cure for whatever is afflicting their leader. But Hyoma, you really shouldn't pick fights like that. I know, I'm trying, okay. If these characters have really got the battle team for rivals, we've got to get in the game. You're already getting competitive. Got a problem though, we're not used to fighting in space. No, we're not. way this is headed, we're going to look like total chumps on the in front of those magical pawns. Majestic prince. Magical prawns. So here's my idea. We go scouting ahead of the A Advent to train our butts off. Come on, what's with you? The cold shoulder. We got rivals to outdo you guys. Since when are we rivals again? It's probably not a bad idea regardless. I'll give the representative extra heads up. Hear that, team? Everyone go get ready to move. And yet again, we've lost our chance to back out. Yeah. Spit out Kurtz. No, Kratis base. Asagi. Ugh. What's the matter, Asagi? Stomach trouble again? Yeah, right when I was starting to think about how someone's going to expect us to pull a miracle out of nowhere again. That'll happen when you're Majestic Prince. The ray of hope for the whole GDF's looking to, buddy. But that's because they threw us under the bus to distract everyone from our defeat at the Battle of Ceres. Just put it out of your mind, Asagi. But you know, it's true, we haven't had much to do for a while. Isn't that normal for us, since we're the fail 5 and all? Don't you start calling us that. Besides, Tamaki's got a point. The Woolgaroo are pushing in. So how come we're just being made to sit around here? Maybe they're shoving us under the rug so we don't embarrass them in a real fight. Then we have to try harder and show them what we can get things done. How do you stay so positively glass half full all the time? The first step to anything is facing reality. Yeah, you dummy droopy leader. Let's be fair, he's not glass half full, he's just empty-headed. Oh, come on, do you have to pile on me like that? I'm the leader of this team, you know. Oh wait, I remember that ship everyone's talking about is coming here, the A Advent. It's a massive warship as well as its own independent nation. And it's got a super strong standing army on board called the Wise Next. God forbid we have to fight alongside a fighting force like that. We'd be outed as failures in seconds. Just thinking about it makes my stomach then stop thinking about it. I don't know, I'm kind of excited to find out what kind of people Wise Next is made up of. Yeah, you've got the opposite problem. You do realise that if they see what total screw-ups we are, we might get canned for real. What? No way. Did you forget what Lieutenant Commander Suzukaze said? If we don't show better results, the whole MJP project might get shelved. And that would put cozy old Cosmopolitan Academy on thin ice. But all the hotties, okay, I've got to do way better. Yeah, that's about the only place we can look back on remotely fondly. Even if a lot of the memories aren't pleasant ones. It's where we all met, and it's where I found what inspired my dream to be a hero. Thinking about it, it's hard to believe we were students not long ago. After they skipped us to graduation and assigned us to the GDF, all we had time to think about was whatever mission we were on. And we bombed every single one we were on. Stop moping around it already. Man, what's going to happen to us now? All we can do is carry out our orders. And we're going to win. For the Earth. For Glesner. And for ourselves. The more you up the stakes, the more that knot in my stomach tightens. This still doesn't feel right, but let's just do what we can, okay? Yeah, charge in, crash through. Well, we're not trying to crash into anything. It's time for our regular patrol rounds. Come on, team. Do. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Man, I got all pumped up for nothing. Where are you, Woolgaroo? Come out and get us. Please don't, Tamaki. What if they actually come? We'll be in trouble. By the way, Asagi, how's the old stomach doing? I've got aromatherapy going and I took my meds, so I'm good. For now, I think probably maybe. Watch out. I have incoming. What is that thing? I don't think it's a Woolgaroo. That size, that design, it's got to be a super robot. Man, my blood's starting to pump just looking at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 5 units over there. You must be domestic plants. Majestic Prince. Really? Yeah, that's what they call us. But if that's the name they're using, then they still think we're just the heroes of the Battle of Ceres. Square up, you 5. No chance we're going to lose, huh? Who showed up and picked a fight with a stranger? Are they aliens? Non-Woolgaroo extrasolars? You're a team, we're a team, that makes us rivals. We can just drop this, Skuma. All you've done is freak them out. You got to make a strong first impression, you know, seize initiative and stuff. We definitely made some sort of impression. That impression was closer to unknown enemy ambush, right? I guess they're just weirded out by us as we are. Whoever they are, they seem decent enough. So it's just one dork off his leash and looking for a fight. If anything, I'm kind of flattered anyone wants us for rivals. Yeah, and if he sees us failing all over the place, he's going to turn around on that in a hurry. We can't let that happen. No more of our failures getting out. So what do? Take him down, Kapow? What's your call, Izuru? Come on, make a decision. They're already coming at us. Yeah, but I don't know what. Enough yapping, I'll show you what Dinosaur is made of. We've got signals incoming. Oh, thank God, the enemy. The Woolgaroo. It didn't come because I called them, did they, right? I very much doubt it. I only came to scout, but what stroke of luck finding primitives here. Perhaps I'll take this chance to savour the sport of Shikara. Those freaky aliens are coming at us. Change of plans, we're taking these things down. We are? Don't give me that. These are our enemies, right? The guys who have been attacking us for no reason? Yeah, I guess fighting's our only way out of this. You get it. You read me, Majestic Prince. If you really can't remember them, just call them rabbits. Okay, that'll work for me. You read me, rabbits? Loud and clear. New game, new rules. You get to see how much tail we can kick. Looks like that guy's ready for some action. Izuru? Standing against the enemy force in a single mech. That guy is a true hero. Ooh, cool. Majestic Prince's music just kicked in. Hey, sounds like you're finally up to play. You got it. We'll fight them together. Forgot what a bop this is. Wow, that kid can really get you energized. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Where does that leave us? Are you really asking? Our mission is to fight the Woolgaroo. We can't let Izuru and the big red thing hog all our glory. We have to show this stuff and prove we're not failures. Thanks, team. Hey, we can't leave our leader hanging up to dry. It's not like you had a chance without backup anyway. Any stoopy poopy just charge in. It takes all of our support to make you into a half-decent fighter. Isn't that really the time to pile on me? Their leader's got it rough, huh? Looks like it. Come on. We're not letting a bunch of total strangers take our credit. Ooh. Who lit a fire under a Suggy's butt? We just got to outdo these guys if we want anyone to know we're any good. Fair enough. Let's shoot them down and rack them up. I suppose we have to. If we want to protect the base and our position. Come on, team. Let's show the red guy our teamwork. Cool. Ah, Majestic Prince is really cool. Good show. Attack. I've only got sword counter right now. We need your leadership, Izuru. Show us what you've got. You bet. Oh, everyone follow me. He swings and misses, folks. I was just trying to be a leader like you. Stop trying and just do your usual thing, okay? I'm going to let this animation play out because it's really good. And I need some extra snacks. time. Okay. Move up, Majestic Prince. I forget how this guy works. Oh, he's one of those can't do anything if he moves his full. He's the team sniper, so I'll put him there and he can't do anything. She's support. Once per map. No. Kay's support and Tamaki is a missile barrage. Rabbit kids aren't taking it easy. Yumi's got the right idea. We're not looking like dumbasses in front of our rivals. Right. End phase. Stupid rule warriors, they're not going to beat us. Step 1, charge. Other steps, figure it out after that. 'I thought she had missiles. Hmm. Our front line is advancing with more momentum than predicted. It's because the team's fighting harder than usual. My job is to monitor the current state of combat control battlefield and guide the team to victory.
Kay, 大丈夫なの? Kay. 大げさね。でも
Longbow.
ウルガルの野望は僕たちが打ち砕く。距離があってもこいつなら。
Don't remember that one. Funny story, Izuru and Red 1 got the final blow in for my Super Robot Wars 30 campaign. Hep cannon, that can't attack. Heavy machete, might as well just deal with that one.
ウルガルの野望は僕たちが打ち砕く。突破してみせる。もらった。
Rather providing support fire from the rear. Red hot photons delivered with pinpoint accuracy. Enemies ordered a load of my photon resonance rapid fire cannon. Okay, he's just going to shoot people. Charge.
ウルガーじゃなくウルガル。突っ込んでって。ドーン。敵マンモス。塩辛パワー。
And a shield ram.
やっぱ塩辛は無敵なのら。
俺たちは食いもんじゃねえぞウルガル離す
Actually beating them. Oh, we are. We outnumber them five units to 1. Yeah, if they beat us, we're total failures. Damn, they're better than I thought. Guma, if I could have a moment, you've got something, say it, spit it out. I just thought you should see more enemies over there for a second. Good eye, let's cut them. We got them. The hell, they had this many hiding. I think we just jumped straight to trouble. Give me a damn break. Sorry, I should have said anything. It's not your fault. Guma's the one who just flew face first. Doesn't matter whose fault it was. How do we get out of this? We figure it out together as a team. I don't think we can last this much longer. I have to go protect them. A hero would fight so everyone can survive. That's right, aim for me. You just don't worry about me. Fall back whilst you can. Then I'll be fine. A hero always comes home in one piece. Izuru. Oh yeah, he's doing his rage mode thing. I'm not finished yet.
みんなを守るために戦うんだ
Nice.
ヒーローになるんだ
Oh yeah, he's got the chainsaws on his gun.
生存本能に逆らわないで方向性を
Where are my crisps? There they are.
みんなを守る力を
He was going so fast I couldn't even keep track. That attack. That's what he did to the White Wall Guru in the Battle of Ceres. I guess Izuru's mastered that mode now. How you feeling? I'm fine, no problems here. Don't push yourself, okay? Sorry to worry you, okay? Saved us big time, thanks for that. No need for that, I just did what anyone would do. I'm Guma, tell me your name. I'm Izuru. Izuru Hitachi of Team Rabbit. You're a real stand-up guy. Jumping in to save us without any thinking about your own safety. That's what heroes do. Heroes? Is this really the time for him to be showing off his hero shtick? I just can't with him. You lost me a little there, but I definitely know you're someone I can trust. I can tell this 100% for sure. You're no failure. Wait. You knew about the whole thing? Izuru, stay alert. There are still more enemies. Lucky the cavalry just arrived. Right. Do. I want to send out Jaguar. I know I'm going to regret it, but hey. Oh well. Attention fail. Team Rabbits. Guma's team. Is everything okay? We all heard her start to say fail, right? Kiyomi, are you still alive? Yeah, somehow. We might not have been if Izuru hadn't swooped in. Well, dang, nice work, Izuru. Good to see you again, Hyoma. You've come to save us in our hour of need. You all really are heroes. Don't start that again. How many times do I have to tell you that's not my thing? It's not, but you fit every single part of my definition of a hero. Foul-mouthed, eager for a fight, but hot-blooded and dedicated to his team. Even romantic tension with... Shut up if you've got time to go all fanboy, how about you focus on the enemy? Okay, is he embarrassed? Hyoma's not used to getting complimented, so he ends up reacting like this. Is that why you almost got into a fight with Izuru? Juga, I suggest we take this opportunity to challenge Guma whilst he's out of his element here in space. Yes. It's a surge of ideal emotions. Those aliens may have caused it. Okay then, let's blast off. We can do that stuff later. I'm absolutely itching for a kaiju fight. Instance domination. Are those? Yeah, they're kaiju. Pretty much what they look like. I didn't know kaiju could appear in space. I guess they get around more than we think they do. I think you can learn a thing or two about getting around, or at least out of the house from them. We have to fight those things too. Excuse me, we're a little busy with the Woolguru. How about you wait your turn? Looks like the kaiju are ignoring the Woolguru. Now I get to fight kaiju. This is awesome. How so? Being weird again, dum-dum. First Woolguru, now kaiju. What should we do, miss? They're both threats to humanity, which makes the answer simple. We eliminate them. Wise next will coordinate with Team Rabbits and engage all hostiles. Does that sound alright with you, Team Rabbits? Sure, we'll do our best. Hold on, that girl is the A11 representative. Oh man, she's great. Classy, polite, rich girl, and the representative of the nation. Wise next is an A11 self-defense force. In other words, it's basically representative Ichika's personal army. Yeah, if you keep saying dumb stuff, they're gonna come smush you, Sugura. Oh please, no, there's no way I could face off with Getter or Gundam. Would you people please show one exact ounce of focus on our situation? Yeah, you've got more than enough for all of us. Now we spent a little bit longer with them. They're a real bunch of space cases. Yeah, great. They've got a number. I don't think we can recover from this one. We'll just have to fight like we always do, heroically. Literally, no, not one other person has ever said that about us. Right. Slice and dice. He goes boom. Oh, it's still the enemy turn. Okay. Nice. And they're just throwing themselves at him. Right, shoulder impact cannons. Persist, gain. As a forward. Okay. If that was true, then you'd be able to attack on your after moving.
弾き返してやる。ここは追うしかない。もらった。
Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go evade. If need be, I'll get repairs. Let's put ourselves together and get back there. Okay, let's kick those Wooger around, blah blah blah. Okay, I think we've got a chance of winning this one. Oh boy.
お兄ちゃん、目の前の敵に攻撃を。おら、言われなくて。そんじゃ反撃しますか。こいつでノックダウンだ。もらった。
Nice. Counter. I've only got the particle guns. Crap.
怪獣の力。
He's got no useful evasive skills whatsoever. Right, let's try and save Team Rabbits from their fate. Deal with that. Mega Buster.
怪獣が相手だろうと。当たるか。いや、当てる。いけー。
These two can handle all that. Oh, crud, he's got to actually fight. Okay, Jaguar also has repair kits. This is just positioning so I can get all my stuff together. I'd rather fight as a unified force. Right. Start. Wow, everybody's just dive bombing Asagi. Poor dude.
お前たちとた
Yeah. At least he's getting some assist. He's getting some experience from all his fighting. It's being thrown at him.
kaiju の力は人間を殺すために使わねえとな
Okay, now we can get to it. Ugh, flip. Okay. That's nudges on cooldown and no one has anything useful. Bright's probably the one I should move. Right. For that armor, I can kill this thing in his crappy mech is pretty impressive. That takes care of that. Yeah, honestly, he's probably got a better chance. Right, Domon.
So
怪
Hoping they'll be able to work together, and that way I can. I've got the full burst. That'll take that down. I've got 4 charges. Wait, I have 2 units. Who didn't I move? Okay, that's good.
やらなきゃ
The least used weapon in Domon's arsenal. Machine guns.
僕たちは
This guy just got
神の獲
overkilled.
物なんかじゃない
Come on, we've still got a hot story mission here.
kaiju
Right. Finally. Now we just dogpile the rest of them. Much better.
駿河あなたならできるわ
優しくされるとプレッシャーだぜお前の運命は俺の手の中ってなとどめだ
Regrettably, we have to call it off for the day. Yes, but we got more chances. Damn it, you just wait, Gima. Okay, move. Where's Gurin? Boom.
Boom. ウルガルと戦うために訓練してきたんだ
Boom. I get to use it once a map, so there. Right, let's get this sorted with. Move. Figure. Bullseye. I don't have to worry about anything like that for a while. Attack. Wait, that only takes off a chunk of it? Okay. How is a spaceship this strong? There we go. So even with my entire team basically dogpiling this one ship, it's not enough. There we go. Alright. Let's bring Jaguar in. He's honestly better off to me right now as an additional medic. Bullseye. Stand by. There we go.
対1ならきっと。おや。
Boom. And hopefully that should be the end of it. This can't... things can't be going this badly. I must underestimate these earth things. Next time will be your last. Blah blah blah. Coward. Got away. What's the type we identified? Battle series, a warship for their commanders or legatus. If we rounded one of those, that means we and the Earth have a shot against the Wulguru. No more enemies nearby. We're out of the woods for the moment. That was awesome, Izuru. You should tell me you were that good. No, I'm not that good yet. I need to keep improving if I want to be a hero. And here he goes again. I can see why they got the nickname, but they do get the job done when they need to. Thanks again, Izuru. You saved our butts. That's what heroes do. You know, you owe your life to a lot of people, Guillermo. Maybe I should start a club. That's just part of the living, buddy. We're outed as failures to the entire universe again, but at least we accomplished something. I hope it's enough to keep the MJP program and the academy afloat. We can at least get assigned back to the Star Rose. Yeah, I'm so sick of this base's Shitako. Actually, about that, can you hear me? Yes, Lieutenant Commander Suzukaze. Have the rabbits dock with the Advent. Yes, ma'am. New orders from Commander Simon. Simon, your team will be joining the Advent. What? Hard to believe we'll be joining up the Advent. It was Commander Simon's decision, and Representative Etchka was happy to accept. This was all rather unexpected for me too. The request came mid-combat. The deciding factor was the commander seeing how well Wise Next and the rabbits fought together. This is all happening really fast. Don't we get most of our missions like this? Pretty much all of them, really. I do think U5 and NUP both have a lot to gain from this arrangement. The GDF is limited to counter Wulguru operations. You need broader experience. And I suppose it doesn't hurt that us being on the Advent means that in the global spotlight along with it. I can't deny that's part of it, but then making the MJP look good is already part of your duties. Just remember that it's not the only reason you're here. Representative Etchka, did you bring Wires Next here just to meet them? I did want you to see them, but there's another thing. Since we're working with the MJP, they're sharing information regarding the Wulguru. From the Wulguru, what information? I thought the Wulguru were total unknowns. It's starting to sound like there's some stuff they haven't made public. It's correct. What I'm about to tell you is top secret. I expect you all to keep strictly confidential. Lieutenant Commander Suzukiri about to spill it all to the whole A11 crew. Are they allowed to know? If Commander Simon already decided, it's not for us to question. The public has been told the nature of the Wulguru is unknown. However, the truth is the Wulguru are humanoid. Wait, what? They're human? No, they're extraterrestrials, but they look much like us. Furthermore, the Ashbim units Team Rabbit used were developed using Wulguru technology. These facts are so classified, very few within the GDF are privy to them. So how come we get to know? Because we're all one big team now. No secrets between friends, right? I really doubt that's the official rationale, Tamaki. All decided by Simon Gato, commander of the AMJP. Should we take them sharing Wulguru information with us as a request to fight the Wulguru? I'm sure we'll run into them anyway as long as the Advent is active in the Earth sphere. Are they trying to tell us to use the Advent as a vanguard against the Wulguru? I don't think you should read that far into it. Then why would MJP share such important information with us? The Rabbit's machines have Wulguru tech in them. I highly doubt you simply reverse engineered their units. Where did you get this technology? A dozen or so years ago, the organisation that would later become the GDF received 2 pieces of information from a certain source. information that the Walguru were going to invade Earth and the basic technology that would use for the Ashbones. With that technology, Simon and his organisation developed the Ashbones and started raising pilots to use them. What do you mean raising? She's talking about us. We're custom made for our genes on up to fight Walguru. Just like coordinators. And when we entered Glan's here Cosmopolitan Academy, our memories from before our school days were erased. What? They told us we're not going to need our memories from before this fight. Is this for real? Huh? Didn't I tell you about that? They are real blasé about something that horrible. Well, it's just the way things are for us. We don't give it much thought. It's their lives. So if they're dealing with it, I guess there's no point in making us stink. So where did these two pieces of information come from? A defector from the Walguru, a real pretty lady named Teoria, and a mega hottie named Daniel. Not sure how useful it is to know how they look. After the Battle of Ceres, Director Simon introduced us to Teoria. I still feel like I know her from before. This Walguru defector also happens to be someone like their equivalent of nobility. So she's high up in their hierarchy. So the Walguru do have a society and culture then. That's one difference between them and the Zentradi. True. But they're very different from what we have on Earth. Walguru itself is a planet located far from Earth with its own long history. Based on the NUNG research, Walguru's presence has been confirmed in various locations, but no one has found their home planet. Well, they seem to have numbers to spare. So you would think, but actually their species is in decline, their genes are deteriorating, and if nothing is done, they face extinction. Their conquest of Earth is the solution to this problem. Wait, what do you mean? The Walguru added properties to their genes that promote evolution and scattered them across the space. They were hoping the scattered genes would produce unique properties in various locales. Now they are trying to harvest the genes with strong enough evolutions to shore up their failing vitality. Wait just a minute. If they're coming to Earth to harvest their genes, does that mean that would mean humanity is one product of the genes of the Walguru scattered? Wait. Wasn't humanity born from protoculture? Back up. What's protoculture? A long time ago, a highly advanced civilization granted sentience to creatures in various star systems. In other words, they created humanity. There are various theories about where we actually came from. Protoculture being involved is one of those theories, but there are some questions it doesn't answer. It is believed the existence of the Walguru proves a missing piece that answers those questions. Enough of the ancient history. What are you saying? Is the Walguru really here to harvest our genes, right? Yeah, that's how the MJP understands it. The Walguru call this gene harvesting thing theirs a shinkara, meaning a hunt. Gross. It's hard to comment on how they think about things due to difference in their culture from any found in the Earthsphere. We do know is some of them are against this. The defector Princess Teora is one of them. So they came here to warn Earth about what's coming. We can't let their effort go to waste then. We need to protect the Earth from the Walguru. We're not beasts for them to hunt. Blah blah. Why's next? Therefore, if I cannot have it active encounter, active okay. That being said, the Walguru's presence in the Earth sphere means it will be unable to avoid dealing with them sooner or later. When we do, I'm sure the information provided will be invaluable. Looks like our representative has made up her mind. Good thing she's on the same page. What is it? We believe Dr. Tetsu Yamagi was involved in the founding of MJP project. He was researching genetic stuff too, so it's not surprising. No records remain of that time, so Commander Seaman doesn't know. Let's go. Thank you for the okay. Team Rabbits, good luck. Father was connected to the MJP. Well, Rabbits, if you could introduce yourselves. Right, we're honoured to be part of your group. I'm Izuru Hitachi and I lead the team. Toshikaze Asagi, I'm the forward, taking point in the formation. I'm Kei Kumiyagi? Kugimiya. I handle intel and coordination with the team. Tamaki Iri. I love Shirakara on rice. Best for last, I'm Arturu Sugura, in charge of range support. I'll be seeing all the A Advents lovely ladies aboard. They haven't changed one bit. Their fail parts sure as heck haven't. Izuru, I gotta thank you again for the save. I won't give you Guma's whole routine, but you really did save our lives. I'm not sure if it's repayback, but how about I show you around the Advent? I'd appreciate that, but there's something else I'd like to ask first. Sure, if I can. Would you read my manga? Your manga? Yeah, I drew it myself. Oh, you're a manga artist, yeah. And sure, I'd love to give it a read. Oof, one more sacrifice for the manga buyer. He doesn't know that he's just signed up for. Yeah, the moment he opens up Izuru's trash scribbles. He seems far too nice to be truthful. Izuru's going to ask him what he thought, and he'll have to have no idea what to say. Show the rabbit girls around, would you? Sure. Nice to meet you. Why don't you start? Then you can show me to the ladies. I'm open to all proposals. Come on, you guys. Just got here. Control yourselves for 5 minutes. I think my stomach's going to survive this. They don't seem more anxious about their lives getting turned upside down. They may be much stronger than we gave them credit for, or the gravity of it simply isn't going over their heads. Sounds like they'll fit right in with next to me. Pretty obvious why they're the fail 5, huh? I guess. But they'll make some good rivals, so no complaints about that part. You can count on it. I think it's great for both of us. Okay.